So Swanson versus Gracie just wrapped up in the co-main event of UFC Fight Night 161 Tampa, Joanna versus Watterson. It was a good fight. A really good fight. I didn't expect it to go like this. I thought Swanson was going to tag him early and rock him and KO him. Everyone called me stupid for picking Cub Swanson, but I'll say this again, and I'll say it over and over again. First of all, I'll say two things here to wrap up this fight of why I picked Swanson. A win over Alex Caceres doesn't mean shit, okay? Because he's terrible. And look at his record. He's bad. And a win over him doesn't mean jack shit. And MMA Jiu-Jitsu is completely different to pure Jiu-Jitsu. You can't enforce it the same way. The guy who's you're fighting is not trying to grapple with you. He's not going to end up in your guard as often. You're going to have to force things. If you're the Jiu-Jitsu guy, you better be a damn fucking good wrestler. Cub Swanson avoided everything. A couple times Kron pulled guard, but Swanson was just too smart for it. Slipped out of it every time. He's a black belt himself. I think people just overrated Gracie. Like, listen, you hear the surname Gracie. Trust me, I understand that you should respect that surname. Gracies aren't as good as they once were, okay? And I hate to say that, because I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate by people who have no idea what they're talking about. The Gracies were a good family. They're pioneers of Jiu-Jitsu. But the recent Gracie performances we've seen, they're good at Jiu-Jitsu. They're not the best anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they have a name, they have a surname, and people get hyped up about it. But in reality, just because Hoist Gracie was good, doesn't mean Kron's going to be good as well. Just because Hickson was good doesn't mean there's it's all about who puts in the most work. It's not, oh, you have the surname Gracie, that means no one can roll with you ever. Doesn't work like that. Cub Swanson won. I knew he was going to win. Gracie's got a fucking hell of a chin though. He learned that probably from the Diaz brothers. I don't know what they're taking in the Diaz camp, but they must have some kind of chin injections. I don't know where they're getting the chin injections from. They're probably draining James Vick in a body bag outside their gym and then just inputting it in someone else. Because James Vick's chin's gone. It's gone. But yeah, Cub Swanson just dominated him on the feet. Good shots from Gracie as well. I was surprised. Gracie was taking good shots. He was throwing some back, but there's too many fights for Swanson. You know what I'm saying? He's had too many. You're not going to catch him with something he hasn't seen before. You know? Unless you're Ortega or Moicano. But you're not. You beat Alex Caceres and everyone put their money on you. And it was bizarre. I don't know why. Cub Swanson's a beast and people forgot about it. But you know. Kron Gracie will be back. I'd like to see him versus Ryan Hall anyway. Even though he lost. If he won, I wanted to see him versus Ryan Hall. Even though he lost, I'd like to see him versus Ryan Hall as well. Maybe we do a Kron Gracie versus Darren Elkins. Kron Gracie versus Masad Bektik. Those fights make sense. Kron Gracie's stock's gone way up because that was a fucking war. And he's got a fight of the night bonus, so he shouldn't hang his head in shame or anything. Him versus Masad Bektik makes sense. He's probably going to be a fan favourite now. He's earned a place on the main card of every fight night he's on. He can be on the main card for sure. Cub Swanson, Arnold Allen needs an opponent. Arnold Allen has been sitting around waiting for an opponent. They tried to get the Sadiq Youssef fight done between him and Arnold Allen, but that fight didn't happen, and Arnold Allen still wants an opponent for the end of the year. Cub Swanson, Arnold Allen, make it happen, Dana. Or Cub Swanson versus Josh Emmett, Cub Swanson versus Sadiq Youssef. We got options. We got big options. Cub Swanson gets the unanimous decision every round. I thought he was going to get robbed for a second, but man, the decisions on that card were fucking awful. I don't know what the judges are smoking, but I really want some of it, like, badly, because that must be some good shit. Let's be real. The judges were on some fucking different kind of drug tonight, man. Crazy judging. I've never seen anything so bad. But whatever. Cub Swanson got the job done. He was just too fast for him. Gracie would land some pitter-patter shots. Swanson saw him coming. Ripped body shots. Ripped right hands. I told you this in the prediction. Gracie shells up when he's under attack. And I told you that in the prediction. I said he was going to flinch. He doesn't react well to getting hit. He shells up. It's going to leave him exposed. Swanson found it. Exposed the body. Destroyed him. Wore him down. I thought for a second Swanson was going to gas. Pulled through with the cardio. Got the job done. Swanson versus Arnold Allen. Kron Gracie versus Masad Bektik. Those are some good fights. Click that button now. Goodbye.